Hey everybody, Gina here. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 really cool editing tools that you probably don't know about. One is actually new and it's something that a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is a way to split up this menu bar. So in the past, you couldn't, I'm sure you've seen sites where the menu bar, there's the logo in the middle, and then there's 2 different menus on each side. So I'm going to show you how to do that. There's actually something else cool that you can do with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that line. And I'm going to split these up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. We're going to do 4 and 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my menu bar here and I'm going to go into my settings, and you're going to see this little pop up and it's going to say set as advanced. So I'm going to say yes, I want to set this as advanced. What's going to happen is it's going to bring up this little menu. Now you can see here it already kind of split it into 4 here. So that's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and leave those 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to not make this stretched all the way across. I'm going to move this, make this a little smaller. And if you want, what you can do is just copy this and paste it. And now what I want to do, and then let's go ahead and make this look pretty. Oops. Make this image a little smaller. This is one of our new templates, by the way, our smart templates. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on the header there. And where's my middle? I know I'm so OCD. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to put those other 4 on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that manage menu, and I'm going to go ahead and add site pages here. Just like the other menus, you can add links, you can add, sections, anchors, anything you could add to the regular menu. So I'm going to go ahead and come here. I'm going to take those off, and I'm going to add my testimonials, contact, blog, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then actually one of them is a portfolio page. So I need to do something a little different here, is I need to go ahead and add a link. And we're going to go to, this is a dynamic page. But if you don't have dynamic pages, you can kind of just ignore this. So we want to go to our portfolio. And then this is going to be a link. So I need to put the name in there. And then just like our regular menu, if we want to go ahead, like I want my portfolio before my testimonials, you can do the sub pages. It wants to make that a sub page. There we go. Let's move that down. So now I've got those in the order that I need them. And just like that, you've got a split menu. Pretty cool. So the other thing that you can use this function for is if you wanted to only add specific menu items on specific pages, then you can also create another custom menu that has just those pages. Pretty cool. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this really cool AI feature. This is another new feature from Wix, and this is really cool. So I'm going to come down here. Now, this only works now on these newer websites. You have sections. So this is going to only work on your sections. If you have an older website, unfortunately, this is not going to be something you're going to be able to do. Obviously, all of our smart templates have sections. So some of them also it doesn't work on. So it is kind of hit or miss, but when it works, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to come down here. I already kind of made sure that this section works with this AI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this artificial intelligence give me some different variations of this section. So I'm going to come through here. Let's first of all look and see how this looks. You can see here we got that animation, that parallax. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. I'm going to click on this section. I'm going to click this little explore section layout. So we're going to click that. We're going to let the AI do its magic. And look at this. Look how cool this is. You've got all these new layouts. Now, obviously, all you would need to do is just click on that, and it's going to set it up with those same photos, and it's going to give you a whole new look to that. So you can go through here and really play with that AI feature. Like I said, some sections, unfortunately, it's not available, but when you do find one like this, where it really gives you a ton of different layout options, again, you can come through here and just really play with different things. There's one that's kind of cool that's got round. I mean, they've really given you a lot on this one. So let's do one more and see how that looks. So again, you can just come through and check out and see how you like everything. And then of course, if you don't like something, your best friend is always that undo button. So pretty cool, right? So the next thing I'm going to show you, actually I'd already had it set up. I wanted to reset it before I showed you, but is some page transitions. So up here on your site design, you're going to notice page transitions. Now, normally you've got no transition. It's just going to be your normal, when you go from page to page, just going to bring up that new page. This doesn't look as good now because I put that logo there, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm so anal that I'm going to go through and change that really quick. So let's go ahead and put that back on that home page, and let's make this more across, just so it looks prettier when I'm showing it to you. I want it to look pretty. Okay. Okay, so let's do that now. So now again, you've got your normal transition. So now if we go back to editor and we come here to site design, and let's try this horizontal. That's kind of cool. And we come back here to preview. Now watch what happens. Oops, look how it slides. Isn't that cool? So you can kind of come in here and play around with how you like those transitions to look. So the final thing I'm going to show you, this is also a new feature that's kind of fun, is this gradient color. So let me go back to the home page here, and let's go to a section that has a color filled in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here to my change section background to color, and here you've got some really cool gradient. Now obviously we don't really want that gray because it doesn't look as good, so you just come down here and you can play around with the different gradients. I've already got some that I've kind of saved, but again, you can kind of come in and play with those. And then if you click on this one on the right here, then what you can do is you can come in and you can bloop, kind of add these little bloops here, and you can see how that's changing. You can obviously go in and play with the different colors and really kind of have fun with creating these gradient looks to this background color. So again, it just kind of adds a little something kind of cool. I don't know necessarily on this site if it's my favorite, but you guys can definitely go through there and have some fun with these new features. Obviously, keep checking us out if you want some different tips and tricks on your Wix website, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.